To the buyer's market, with the shifting trends in the real estate, the question is on everybody's mind. If you're a first time home buyer, you're seasoned, you're investors, this is a subject that people want to know about because they want to see if we are heading towards a buyer's market. In this video, we'll dive deep in what is a buyer's market and how it will be favorable to you as a buyer or how you could transition as a seller. Here, thank you for watching this video. You're real estate experts. Go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button. Let's dive deep into what is a buyer's market. So, a buyer's market is when you have too much of inventory in the market than buyers. There's a surplus of inventory that is out there. Now, that gives an upper hand to the buyer to negotiate the best terms, the conditions, as well as the financing terms as well. Now, buyer's market is when you have more than 6, 7, 8 months of inventory in the marketplace. If you're under 4, then it's the seller's market, which we're kind of trending in right now. But if you're at 4 and 6, we're in the neutral market. Are we heading down to a buyer's market? So let's see what the shift is. Currently, homes are stable at their prices, they're not increasing. There are about 3% more homes on the market. What we have seen in our marketplace, there's about 30 to 45 days homes are staying on the market. So the indicator are the prices stabilized? Have they decreased? On top of that, are the homes staying longer on the market? And on top of that, are the sellers willing to negotiate or give better terms, right? So watch for those indicators. Now, how would interest rate impact this? Now, what we have seen in the last 4, 5, 6 months, that 7.5% interest rate has impacted a lot of the buyers to kind of shift out of the market. They don't want to pay for that much interest. They're willing to wait. People who had to make a move just because of schools or they don't want to downsize, they have done that. But in the last 2, 3 months, when the interest rate was 7%, we've seen a lot of shift of buyers not coming on the market. They're not making offers. They're taking a little bit longer. But in the last almost about month, I would say about 3 weeks, we've seen a big shift on buyer pools coming in the market. Why? Because it's the 6.5% interest rates that are happening right now. Not a great amount, but I think that's going to shift too as well. So interest rate does impact. Higher the interest rate, the more probability that the buyers are not going to move forward. Next one is we're going to talk about the seller strategy. One of the most important part when we do hit the buyer's market, what you want to do as sellers is really willing to be able to negotiate your price and really price your property competitively on the marketplace. We're seeing a lot of sellers that said, hey, my neighbor sold for X and I want to put another 5% on top. That's not what's happening. You will stay longer on the market. Buyers will see that and they will come back with a price that you're not going to like. So I highly recommend be competitive on the marketplace. Second, what you want to look at is making sure that you give good terms, right? Maybe you want to offer, the furniture. Maybe you want to throw in the pool equipment. I'm not sure. Depending on your marketplace, you could go ahead and have better terms. Lastly, you want to what we give incentives to the sellers, to the buyers. We do give you free crews. We also give you a home inspection when you sell through us. And you want to give these incentives to the buyer so that way you can make sure that the buyers are attracted to your property. Now, let's take a flip turn, the opportunity for the buyer side. How does that help you? And as a buyer, when you're in the buyer's market, which is about 6 months of inventory, you have a lot more choices. One, you could negotiate the best possible price for you, right? Because again, sellers are desperate to sell and they need to get rid of this property. Second, you could get the better term in financing. You could have the closing costs added. You could get, the refrigerator or the washer and dryer put into the offer too as well. It gives you a strong position to hold and get you the best terms and conditions for your house too as well. Now you want to maximize on this opportunity when that does come around. Like I said, it's not here. There's shifting that is happening around the country where there is some buyer's market about to hit. Local markets that I'm in, Westchester, South Carolina, and Connecticut, we're just about 2 months or 3 months of inventory. When you go above 6 months of inventory, that's when you want to start looking at, hey, this is where a buyer's market is. Now, in conclusion, like I early stated, that every market is different, so you want to study that. You want to get this critical information for yourself. But if you are looking to go ahead and get more information, hitting the like, subscribe on my channel, your expert advisor. I would love to talk to you. If you have any questions, you could DM me or message me. Have an amazing day. Thank you.